Hey y'all, it's Mary and this is Mask Monday, and I am going to do this mask today. It's from the Cream Shop and it's Be Clear Skin. It's really for, it says infused with acne fighting witch hazel, which witch hazel is good to just clean your skin as well. So I'm going to use it. I don't have acne, but it is the character of a cat. So I would like to do it. I got this from Kimmy's Boxes. She sent that to me with, she sent me a bunch of stickers, and I have a video for that where I opened all that wonderful stuff that she sent me, and this was in there, so I'm going to do that. And then also, a couple weeks back, Miss Pat from Blessed GMP did some questions, and she didn't write them down, you know, like in her description. So I listened to them again and wrote them down. And when she got to number, she said, okay, number 9. She didn't say each, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When she got to 9, she said, or she said number 9, and I was only at number 7. So, but number 6 to me was a 2-part. So if I did 6, 7, 8, so I've missed a question along the way. I only have 9 or 8.5. So if you want to do the questions, you're welcome to do the questions. Just know that you, I don't necessarily have all of the questions, so you can watch my video. I will list what I have in the description. If you want to see what's missing, which I just couldn't figure out what was missing, go watch Miss Pat, and maybe you'll figure it out. So, but I will put her video below that she put these questions in. And I am going to tag Shanice Reviews, Courtney. She likes to do these kinds of tags. And Crystal from the Real Lady Electrician likes to do tags. And then also Cheryl from Graciously Cheryl likes to do tags. There are several people that like to do tags. And there's lots of people. I mean, you know, I could do a list of 12 of them, but and then Teresa from Teresa's Starship, she likes to do tags as well. So that's who I'm tagging today, but that doesn't mean, I mean, if you're interested in these questions, please do them. Grandma, or Bless GMP, Miss Pat said anybody can do them. I don't know if she made them up or what, but I just thought I would do them because they're fun to do. So let me get this rolling, and then we'll get to the questions. And I just love the Cream Shop, that brand. And a lot of their stuff is for younger people, but that doesn't stop me from liking it. So they have nice products. And okay, yeah, see, it's gonna look like this. Let's see if I can look like a really cute cat. And smudge may or may not come up on my lap. Oh, it's the essence is lovely. And you know, witch hazel is just a wonderful cleaning agent. So, and it is good for blemishes and stuff like that. So, okay, this is not the easiest to open. It's green. Okay, now I think I'm seeing where the eyes are and the nose. Okay, oh, it is. It's really super cute, y'all. Super, super cute. All right, if I can get it going. Okay. Ooh, of course it's freezing. You know, witch hazel is cold. Anything alcohol-y-ish like that is cold. There's a cat on the face, so it's like a cat tattoo right there. Ooh, it's cold. I need to listen to Miss Rhonda Stothers. She told me a while back to put it on in hot water, or, you know, at least run water on it, and I always forget to do it before I sit down and start working with it. When I'm putting it on is when I remember, Rhonda. You'll have to send me a message on Monday mornings. Mary, don't forget. Okay, I may have to cut that part off because, oh, I don't like eating this. Woo! It's got a lot of great essence on it, but it doesn't taste good. Okay. So let's see. I'll get my roller thing out here in a second. But that is cute, y'all. Do I look like a cat? I just look like me with some green on my face. Anyway, I guess because I'm talking, it doesn't like to stay. I always have trouble with the chin area. All right, let me get my roller. Oh, I don't have my gua sha. Is that what that's called? I don't have that right here because I had washed it. I used it last night for something, and a lot of essence got on it, so I washed it, which I usually wash them after I'm done using them. So we'll have to use the roller, and I am gonna immediately cut this off because I'm not liking the taste of this. If I can get it, okay. All right, let's get on to my questions, and like I said, anybody's welcome to do them. Okay, and a lot of the questions they're not, well, you'll see. They're not, I don't have great answers for them. So, how many countries have you been to? And my answer there is very, very boring. 0, except for the one I live in. When I was in high school, in my high school, I went to an all-girls high school, and I chose to take Spanish because a lot of Spanish people were moving into Chicago, and I thought that would be great to be able to communicate with them. Well, most of my friends that I didn't know anyone. I knew 1 or 2 people when I went to the high school. So most of my friends took French. So I was good friends with them. I had a nail just fall off. Good friends with people, and then the French class was going to go to France. The Spanish class didn't go anywhere didn't go for a trip. So I wanted, or even the teacher liked me and wanted me to go with them to France. Well, my parents couldn't afford that. And I ended up getting thought I was a smart kid, I got my passport. In those days, it was really easy and fast to get your passport. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine, was a single child, an only child. Her parents loved me and were going to pay for me to go on the trip, and then I was going to make payments to them to pay them back. I figured this all out with my girlfriend and without telling my parents. And then when I went to tell my parents about it, my mother said absolutely not. And she was right. I was just wrong because I didn't get along with my mom. So at the time, I went through those awful teenage years where I did not like my mother, and I was very defiant. So she wouldn't let me go. As an adult now, she does say she should have let me go. But she was right not to let me go because what I did was wrong behind her back. But anyway, so that's my I've never been out of the country story. I'd love to go someday. It just never comes up in my life, and affordability and all that good stuff. So do I have anyone in my family in the military? And that answer is no, not currently. I do have friends that are in the military, or friends' husbands and things like that. My father was in the military before he married my mother. He was in Korea. He was in between wars. He was not in a war, thank God, but he saw a lot, and he's told us a lot of, he's told us some about it, not a lot about it so much as, kids today, they should be shipped off to other countries to see how good they have it. He says stuff like that, which I know a lot of our fathers say things like that. But he was not there during wartime. And then my brother, they had just stopped the draft. Well, my brother was becoming of age for that. And then maybe a few years later, they started it back up, but they never did call him. And my ex-husband was in the military also way before I knew him, but he was in the Army. And my father was in the Army. They were both in the Army. So, and then number 3 that I have is, what is your nickname? And I really don't have a nickname. I mean, Mary. A lot of people call me Mare from my family, not so much people here. I have one friend here in the South that is from the North, and she calls me Mare. So I just think that's funny because that's sort of a Northern thing, I think. When I was a kid, like I've told you just recently about my name, Mary Catherine, I get called that a lot by my family members. And then my dad also sometimes would call me Pumpkin. So I really don't have a nickname. And then number 4 I have is the last compliment that I received. And Miss Pat had a good point. She doesn't have a man in her life, so I don't either. So, and that's, a person that would compliment you often. I don't really have anything like that, but I do get a lot of compliments from y'all. So it's very, it can be a little unnerving because I'm not used to it, but it's very lovely and nice of y'all to do that. Y'all seem to really like me, and that's so nice, and I really like y'all too. So thank you for that. I appreciate that very much. And then number 5 is, do you remember your dreams? And sometimes I do remember my dreams, and sometimes I don't. I would say most likely, more often, I don't remember my dreams. But the ones that I do remember, sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and just be sort of like, just for a second, frightened. I think we all have something in our dreams that we do that is something like a repetitive thing. Like some people fly in their dreams and stuff like that. Mine is a running thing, and then my foot sort of misses, like it misses the step or something. So then I think I really actually jerk my foot, and then it wakes me up. So of course those are not nice things, because usually I'm running away from something bad, like somebody's chasing me. So but sometimes I remember my dreams, and they're rare, somewhat rarely, but they're vivid and they're beautiful, and I do want to remember them. But even if I don't talk about them right away, then I sort of forget them already. So number 6, this is the one that I had a 2-part, and Miss Pat might have had it differently. But what color are my eyes? My eyes are blue. I don't know if you can see them. It's they're blue. They've been blue my whole life. That's I just blue eyes. It says, if you could change your eye color, what would you change it to? And that's the second part that I thought was a different, and maybe she put that as 7 or 8 or something. When I was young, my father is blonde-headed, blue eyes, or was. My mom was dark-headed with green eyes and more of an olive complexion. And my dad is a real super white like me. And then all 4 of us kids look like my dad. We all have the light skin and the blonde hair. My one sister, she did get, her hair got a little bit darker, but never brown. But we all have blue eyes. And I think when you're a young girl, especially, you want to look like your mom. So I wanted that beautiful brown hair and green eyes, but I don't feel that way anymore. I mean, that's when I was real young. So I'm happy, I'm happy with my whatever. I've got gray hair. I'm happy with it. I mean, I don't care anymore. It's not that I don't care anymore. I do try to, make myself appear nice, but I don't care to wear different colored contacts or anything like that. So, okay. And then I have as number 7, something you have to do. What is something you have to do tomorrow? And it's I have to go to work. So, and this week is nice. See, last week was the end of the month and the beginning of the month are very stressful for me. And then being off a week before that, I had a lot piled into last week. I still have some of that to finish off, but I'm caught up pretty good. So this week will not be as stressful. It just depends on what all happens. I've got stuff I have to do, and then there's things that get thrown in, monkey wrenches that get thrown in. So it should be fine. And then I have as number 8, what does your YouTube name represent? And I did just recently do a video about my YouTube name. So it doesn't, Mary Catherine is my name. And like I said, you can call me Mary. You can call me Mary Catherine. My grandmother called me Catherine. So whatever you want to call me is just fine. Mary Catherine loves cats. I love all animals. I thought it sounded cute together, Catherine cats, so I had already been on YouTube for a little while watching other people and seeing their names, and I wanted to have something my name was just my full name because I've been on YouTube forever as an observer, so it was just my name, Mary Flanagan. And so I wanted to change it when I started doing videos, and just several friends, there are different names. I like their names. And honestly, it was Tiffany. Tiffany wears t-shirts. Her name is really cool to me and really interesting. And it's not just, Tiffany Smith or something like that, which is fine too if that's your name. I'm not trying to put anybody down. But her name sounded interesting to me because it was telling you something about her. Tiffany wears t-shirts. And it was just like just a statement. So that's sort of how I came up with Mary Catherine Loves Cats. Just sort of a statement, and it's just who I am. So anyway, That's the end of that. And this I'll leave on for a little bit longer, and then I'll take it off and rub that essence in and that witch hazel and all that. I may have to rinse it off. I'll have to read what it says. But y'all have a fantastic Monday and enjoy watching the other ladies for Mask Monday. And whoever else you watch, have a great day and count your blessings. And thank you so much for being here. Take care. Bye.